He cumplido 2 misiones internacionalistas. La primera fue en la República
I have been on 2 international missions. The first was in Africa, in the Republic of Ethiopia in 1988. I worked as a paediatrician for just over 2 years in a school for children whose parents had been killed during the war or had died in the drought.
Ahora en 2003 vuelvo a ir nuevamente a cumplir misión internacionalista en la
In 2003, I went to Namibia on another mission. I worked for 2 years and 5 months, again as a paediatrician, at the specialist hospital there.
Como pediatra nuevamente.
In 1987, I spent 2 years on voluntary service working in Guinea-Bissau. In 2005, I did voluntary service in Pakistan because of the disastrous earthquake that had struck the country.
I started working as a doctor in Guantanamo, in the remote rural area in the far east of Cuba. I was there for 1 year. It was part of a project for exceptional graduate students. After that, I went to Guatemala.
In Pakistan, I went to a hospital where a large number of refugees were treated. The greatest problem we had in treating women was that we needed a tent to see them that was separate from where we treated the men.
Once I was walking to the clinic. I found a child lying on the ground and I picked him up. He was suffering from malaria, tuberculosis, malnutrition and anemia. I took him to the hospital, set up a little bed next to my desk and treated him and treated him. Everybody, even the Ethiopians, called him Dr. Rafaela's child.
Here, women give birth to their babies standing on their feet, supported by their husband and relatives. At the moment of the delivery, they kneel down on the ground because, for them, Mother Nature, the earth, has more significance than just the ground on which they tread. When a child is born, it is also Mother Nature who gives birth. This is part of Maya-Quecha culture, the culture of these people.
When I was about to leave for Pakistan, I had a rather difficult family situation. My mother was recuperating from a stroke. You have to leave your family, your elders, and you don't know if they will still be alive when you return.
Cuando tú ves la nostalgia que sientes por los hijos y estás viendo el cuadro que tiene delante de la necesidad.
You do feel homesick for your own children, but you also see what's there in front of you, that people need you. When you see how useful you can be and how much you are needed, you feel very proud.
In spite of the differences in culture and the need to adapt to their customs, my stay there was marvelous. They are very good, very noble people.
I threw myself into this work with enormous enthusiasm. I loved what I was doing, and my family waited for me. They counted the days until I returned. I was just at the beginning of a relationship, but he had the patience and kindness to write to me every single week.
I'm a working woman who's done 2 international missions. I have 2 children at university, and now I'm building my own house. You could say my life is quite hard.
It's women who form the core of medical teams like this one. They become the organisers of the new home that is created. We can say women always have a womb ready to conceive the most most beautiful things.